All right, here we are for match 3. We are 1-1, trying to go 2-1. Boy, that's probably the worst hand we've seen all day. This is a really bad keep, but I'm going to keep. Just because we do have a lot of low artifacts, which means we could get these inventors online. But this is a bad keep. Yay, green. Fun. Super fun. Daredevil's not quite what I want to see. Best draw there would have been the automaton. But that's a 1 out of 33 chance. Mono green so far. Well, now we can cast Treasure Keeper and Daredevil. Green white. Glint sleeve. Servo counter. Counter. Servo. Counter. Alright, sure. So I will probably just ice that over next turn because we keep hitting the lands. Well, no, I kind of want Treasure Keeper next turn. In for 3, I will take it. If you drop Tusker, I will rage quit. Crusher. Well, I could stop him from crewing the Crusher with this, but then he'd have something next turn. Let's drop the Keeper. Ew. Well, we're going to ice over the Crusher. That's for damn sure. Ice you over. I'm going to attack for 3. I'm at 11 already? Wow, yeah, I am. Boy, that's problematic. Battle at the bridge. Come on. But yeah, we stumbled not having a 1-drop, 2-drop, or 3-drop. And you can't do that in this format. You take a turn off, you're toast. Bastion Mastodon. Haven't seen you forever. Hokey dokes. We can drop a Bastion Inventor. We can drop a Foundry Screecher to deal with that. And that is what we'll do. And then I think we trade with the Artisan and go to 1 and hope he doesn't have a pump spell. Green-white doesn't have pump spells, right? Because then we get a free spell. Take a creature off his board. Doesn't give vigilance even. That's confidence. That is confidence. Play the pump spell. There it is. Wow, that was terrible. All right, back in, and we can't stumble. Cannot stumble. Say it with me, guys. 1 more week of this format, and then we're done. Done, 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 done. I will say, though, this format is definitely not the worst. Avacyn Restored probably holds that for me. Gate Crash is definitely less than it. Zendikar is less than it. Origins is lower than it for sure. But it does still suck. I'm confident putting the sucks label on it. I think I mentioned this. There was a good discussion actually on the Limited Resources subreddit kind of asking, does this format suck? Because people were definitely confused because a number of people are saying this is amazing and the best format ever and they're so excited by it. And, you know, it feels strange for those of us who think it's really, really poorly designed to feel that way. That's miserable, Mulligan. That's horrible, Mulligan. Keep. Bottom. Well, we lose. Yeah, it's just weird for people who... Like, there's so many design problems with this. It's weird to feel that way when you hear people saying that it's some sort of marvel of game design, etc. It's really not. It's super high variance. It's incredibly punishing. Trusty companion, sure. Aether poisoner, don't mind if I do. But hey, we can hold out hope for Amonkhet, right? Glint sleeve with a servo? Yep. No attacks, sounds good to me. And then I think we make a servo and then inventor? Yep. Servo inventor. No blocks, sweet. Get to keep my poisoner. Crusher. That's a problem. Especially if he's got the Admiral in hand. Well, let's assume he doesn't have the Admiral in his hand and go for a Screecher. I have seen the argument as well. You know, I don't like this format because I don't always win. Well, I don't always expect to win, but in addition, I don't even enjoy the times that I win usually. The times that I win, it's like, well, I drew the bomb on common that you didn't happen to see just yet, and so I won. Or you got screwed on mana, so I won. And I don't really enjoy those wins. Well, I guess we'll Daredevil. But that Crusher is going to keep us at bay. And our Windkin Raiders is on the bottom of the deck. Druid, sure. And a Bunder, sure. Oh, please don't Tusker. Oh, let's play out our hand. I will pop a counter on that. Pass the turn. Crew your Crusher and put 2 counters on it. No? Okay. Well, I guess he might not be able to. At the beginning of your upkeep. Yeah, no, you can't put that trigger onto the stack. You have to put the trigger on the stack before you get priority. You can't put it on the stack without targets. Yeah. Well, now we're dead. Now we're dead. The stupid high variance things like this, too, are obnoxious. You know, Admiral you don't see as often, but the modifications... Ugh. Barricade Breaker, sure, whatever. We are done in this game. Why didn't he attack? That made no sense. No sense made. None of the senses. Alright, so... Okay, you should have put counters on the Admiral. Tusker? Mastodon. Hit me for 9. And then hit me for 11. And then we're done this game. I really don't understand. In for 7. Although, frankly, if you're not attacking, I'm done in this game, so screw ya. In with things. Make you think. Boy, I try to be positive, but I hate this format. It's so bad. Modern Masters, next weekend. Going to draft it in paper. You guys are going to get to see that. It's going to be amazing to be doing a different set. And then, I don't care. Yeah, whatever. Sure, kill them that way. And then we're going to have Modern Masters the following week, which will be a sponsored draft as well. That is, I believe, Daniel's sponsored draft, I think. So he's going to get every Modern Masters card that we draft. So that's going to be pretty good. Attack with your Crusher. There we go. Although that's a strange choice. But you know. I will take 6. Implement. Give me some cards. Also give me back the Daredevil. I'm just dead in the... I'm not quite dead in the air. I would prefer cards. My cards are a land and a land. Sweet. Pass the turn. That makes no sense, but okay. Yay! That's fun. I haven't seen you in a long time. Are you Aether? No, you're Kaladesh. Yeah. That's why I haven't seen you. Land on top. We're dead. See ya. I'm out of this game. Done. Get out. Aether Revolt sucks. It's one of the worst formats. It's not the worst, but it's one of the worst. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching that. I really liked this deck. I thought this deck was really fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Right up until the end anyways. Yeah. Let me know what you thought of the deck. Let me know how you think of Aether Revolt. Do you agree with me that it's utterly awful and really crappily designed? Or are you one of the people who think it's amazing? And let me know why it's amazing. I'm honestly confused by the people who think this is a great format. I would also love to hear how long you've been playing. I know a lot of people who I've seen say that this is an amazing format. It's one of their first few formats, and everybody loves their first few formats regardless of how good they are. You know, I know a lot of people at my local store who have become really good players who started in Theros, who think that Theros is an amazing draft format, like one of the best draft formats. And that's one of the few formats that, you know, consensus is that it's really middle of the road. It's not terrible. I like Theros, but it's very boring and very plain and very just boring. But people love it because it was their first format. So I'm definitely curious if the people who think that this format is amazing and deep and full of important strategic decisions and incredibly well designed just are looking at it with rose-colored glasses, which is a weird statement when I'm talking about new players. But anyways, let me know. My stamp on this format near the end of it is that it is bad. Very bad. Anyways, we're going to wrap this up. This is Spikey Saturday number 114. Next week, we're going to do one more draft of this format and then hopefully never do it again. Let's take a quick look at the calendar. So on the 25th, we will be doing Modern Masters MTGO draft. On the 1st, it's going to hurt the bank account, but thank you, sponsors. We'll probably do another one. And then the 8th, I don't know. I don't know if we can do another Modern Masters draft. That's going to be a significant chunk of money. Maybe we'll do one last Aether Revolt just to send off this format for good to the afterlife. And then we've got set review. So stay tuned for that. Lots of stuff coming down the pipe. I'm going to be doing some videos for brand new players, which probably won't apply to most people here, but I really want to get kind of how to play Magic videos up because I want to be one of the people that new players come to. There are some really toxic people out there, you know who I'm talking about most likely, who new players flock to, and I think that's a terrible way to get new players into the game. So I want to be more of a positive kind of less toxic person for new players to come to. I'm going to be doing spoiler recaps each day, I think. Tons of stuff, so check that out. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me on Twitter at TheManaLeek. That's L-E-E-K, like the vegetable, not the card. You can find me at Facebook.com/TheManaLeek, Twitch.tv/TheManaLeek, and Patreon.com/TheManaLeek. More playmats have gone out. There are 3 ManaLeek playmats out there in the wild, or at least currently in shipping tubes going places like Poland, for example. So there are playmats out there in the wild, so you can definitely check out Patreon if you want to work your way towards earning one of those. But if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see you all next time for potentially the last Aether Revolt draft.